Okay. So what happened here is that Salzburg decided that he's German and needed to use my streaming time to record a video. But now we're live. Now we're live. And now I'm happy. Well, I mean, I was happy with Salzburg as well. But am I happy with stream? Okay, now I'm making dangerous statements. I don't want to insult my fellow creator. The largest German creator. Like, imagine how much German hate I would get if I started insulting Salzburg. Like, he's practically their god. Anyways, I do want to play a map. Hello, Lonely Basics. That's a very interesting name. Is there meaning behind that, or did you just choose two random words and then put them together? The fuck, bro? Oh, it's just Battle of Crate. Wait, Peak, right? Oh, yeah. I didn't know there was a Battle of Crate on Battle of Crate map on an absolutely disgusting. Like, why nobody's joining? Yeah, nobody expects to stream at 11:40. Then nobody joins. It's an absolute tragedy. You know what? I can even start the Twitch stream. Look at that. Nobody's joining my lobby. Hold on. I need to turn on the badges. Once I turn on the badges, everybody's going to start joining. There we go. Google Play Store name. Nice. Hello, Bash Gaming 2. You know what? Should I put up the Q&A again? Ask me questions. Yeah, I'm just going to access this whenever I have nothing to talk about, whenever I exhaust the discussion part of the stream. So I'm going to open that up, right? Wait, oh, shit. I'm terrible. Oh, there's the chat on screen now as well. So I'm going to have the questions live, just in case I need something to yap about. And I also have the stream live. Would you play RimWorld? I have played RimWorld. It's kind of boring. It's super slow. And then somebody attacks you, and you lose something, and then you're reset by like 4 days, and it's like, why? This sucks. I understand it, but it's just too slow for me. There's no explosions. Brother. Hello? How about stream time? Maybe people join faster. Hold on. Oh, fuck. I dropped my water bottle on my PC. Good thing it wasn't open. Just fry my own PC live. I wouldn't be live anymore, though. PC would be dead. You're doing a collab with Salzburg? I just finished recording the collab with Salzburg. That's why I wasn't streaming. It's because Salzburg was like, I gave him a list of times that I can do, and I put in my stream time in there just to, you know, if it's more convenient. And then he chose the stream time, and I was like, okay, bro. You know what? That's fine. It's purely objective. Yeah, it is true. At least do one video of RimWorld. What would I do? It's just like, this is Kevin. Kevin was mining rocks for 3 days. Kevin's having a great time. Like, what would I even do for RimWorld? I feel like if you guys would watch, like, how would I even make that entertaining? Right? Like, look, like, I mean, like Factorio, I feel like it's more entertaining because there's, like, you know, exponential growth, and like it's super satisfying to see like the growth. But a colony doesn't exactly grow that way, right? It's not exactly like I'm starting like copy paste blueprints at like 250 billion times and like exponentially growing shit. RimWorld is just like you gain one colony, your colony grows by like 5%, and then you sell art, and then you buy shit. Like I did that to my laptop in the sophomore year of college. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. But I feel like it's easier to do with a laptop than with an actual PC, though. Because, like, the actual PC is generally harder to spill shit on. Because, like, I feel like spilling it on your keyboard a little bit easier. How to get stream snipe tutorial? Well, yeah, first you have to start a stream. So, yeah. Did I just do a 1v1? Could do a 1v1. Vanilla 1v1? Nutsacks. That's a fascinating map name. Make a ship and do cutscenes or modded gameplay of like a drug empire. Make a ship? You can make ships in RimWorld? What? As far as I'm aware, ships weren't a thing in RimWorld. You know, back when I played RimWorld, there was just a colony and you were on land. You couldn't exactly have a ship. Like, you could make caravans and sell stuff. But ships? No, that wasn't happening. Ships were just not a thing. I'm looking for spy games. What the heck, bro? There it is. Just type out the full name. I have to do homework because my teachers decided to add homework at the late evening. What do you mean they didn't tell you about it in class? So you just they just posted now? I mean, you know, my art professor would know about that. Yeah, just a big fan of doing that. Anyways, to ban all the OP commanders here, make all the other commanders worthless. Big Buster as well. There we go. What's your favorite Forge map? Honestly, probably Spy Games right now. I'm really enjoying Spy Games, mainly because it's actually unique. Like, I don't enjoy like vanilla 44 and Ziggurat 44 too much anymore, because everybody just has like a massive builder and nobody's using their brain. Like, all the vanilla maps and raid maps is just like, I have AFK builder. Like, you don't even have to think. You just do the builder and then you win. And it's like, okay, maybe that's fun for some people, but not exactly fun for me. I like doing random shit. Allow forge selection? No. Well, that's also true. It is co-op. Imagine teachers posting assignments at 10 a.m. with a 2-hour submission window. Yeah, that would be pretty mean. And I mean, my art professor, I mean, technically, like, submitting photos of yourself should not take that long, but I had no idea it was posted. My art professor was kind of just trolling. But anyways, Spy Games time. It's a theme of the gameplay. It's a story generator. Yeah, it's a story generator, but it's also a colony simulator, right? And that can be sometimes a little bit boring. Big L. You just lost everything. And now I can take space and then build rockets, and then it's probably gonna be GG here in a second because this man is not reacting at all. Anyways, kill those turbines now. What? Okay. My I know, was it a counterplay with a sniper? I don't actually know. I don't know exactly what killed my minigun there, but whatever it is, I do not like it. Do I have tech? We do not have purple. Purple tech is way more important than red tech. Come on, people. Oh, come on. Oh, do we have red tech? We have red tech. Oh, teammate OP. That's amazing. Why is our snipes coming all the way from over there? Not a big fan. Do they react? No. Okay. 2 snipers now. Is there a 3rd one down there? Nope. Okay. And now I can just build rockets, and then hopefully it'll be GG. And then I can just go on to the next game. You got me into Forge like a week ago? Really, are you an American or are you another German? Actually, me and South were discussing this in the video we just recorded. He's like, why do you think Americans hate this game? Or don't play the game as much as Europeans? And, like, I think it's because, like, Americans, they like simpler games, just in general. Like, you know, there's a lot of good, like, American Fortnite players, but there's not exactly a lot of good RTS players. Like, which American that do you know that's good at Age of Empires or StarCraft, right? Like, there's a Canadian that's good at StarCraft. But there's no Americans. Kind of cool. Today's my birthday. You're turning 18. Well, congratulations. My 18th birthday. I think I was playing video games in my dorm. No, not in my dorm. I was in high school during my 18th. What was I doing? Oh, my 18th birthday was so peak, bro. I was in Europe during my 18th birthday, and then during my 19th birthday, I was playing video games in my dorm. So it was a huge downgrade. Like, after 18, shit goes downhill. Like, it just gets worse. And okay, that wasn't very nice. Oh, what? I literally placed a metal. That wasn't very nice either. What? Where's the sniper? There's the buzzsaw. There's a gunner. Nothing down there. Okay. Yeah, I probably should have considered that. Shut up. And I'll place these back here because I'm getting gamed so hard right now. Actually, Armadillo, I think, is a fine choice in the map. I don't know why nobody plays it. Right. Probably because you can play like Hurricane or Overdrive. Probably better. But Armadillo, I feel like, is cool as well. And you can get armor-piercing miniguns. I think nobody ever... Why isn't everybody just using armor-piercing miniguns here? Oh, my teammate is OP, and he just killed my own rocket. Teammate OP. Very nice, very nice. Armor-piercing miniguns OP. But that also means that they have zero energy production. Because the armor-piercing miniguns over here. And he actually just got armor-piercing minigun rushed. That's sad. Happy birthday. This map is always chaotic. Yeah, that's why it's good. Like, it's not just map where you're just like, oh, I cannon stack for 3 hours. It's actually, like... I feel like this map is super... Like, I feel like just close-range maps are as well just super underrated. Because, like, stuff actually happens in them. They're not just, like, I can stack a rocket for 3... Or, like... Yeah, just can stack for 3 hours. And then that's GG. Like, this one's actually cool. Unlike all the other maps. Oh, they try to go rocks as well? Anyways, I should indefinitely EMP them. Oh. No, wait. There's something up here. Is that just a turbine? That looks like it's just a turbine. Hold on. I don't know what exactly that is on top, and that's scaring me. What? Hello? Can you turn off? Not exactly sure how that works. Nope. Yeah, there is something up here. What is that? Is that like a howitzer or something? What? No, that's like 90% just a turbine, right? Yeah. And his last sniper's gone. Do we have a? We do have that tech. We do not have the howitzer tech built yet. I do realize I'm not taking any space, which I probably should be. However, I kind of just want to swing a howitzer on them. Although they're probably going to die way before that. But what time o'clock do you record videos? Whenever, usually actually around like 3 p.m. Wednesdays, Mondays, and Fridays. The reason that time specifically is because that's when my roommate has classes. But it could be other times as well. You know, sometimes. No, it's just those times pretty much. But like it's super rare because you won't know it's me, right? Because whenever I record a video, I'm usually on my alt account. Like the video with Salzburg is going to be an exception. But you won't know it's me. I'll be incognito as like Bob Builder or Airwater or something. And then you're going to be like, damn, I just got beat up by Cloud. I didn't even know about it. Because otherwise, if I don't go incognito, often people on my team just troll. And it sucks. And I was like, you know what, this is lame? Incognito time. Normally Chad build unprotected howitzers in the middle of exposed fort. Well, I guess I'm just a beta male then. I don't understand the unprotected howitzer meta. Hold on. Oh, teammate just gonna kill them with that? Nah, that's kinda GG. Wanna just... Yeah, we can just drop the howitzer straight down now. I don't think they're coming back from this one. GG. That was actually record time, I think. 6 minutes? I think that was one of the fastest I've ever seen. Only time I can play with you at the recording video and my school holidays. Oh. Cloud beta male confirmed? Bro, I think I'd be averagely called in beta male. You think I'm an alpha? Like, every time I see another man that is, like super muscular and big, I'm just like, please don't talk to me, I'm scared. I don't want to be absolutely take a left hook and then just get sent to the next world, go to heaven. Because I talk to you, because you're an alpha with big muscles, and I'm just like, because like, look, I weigh 140 pounds, right? Like, if somebody even like breathes on me hard enough, I take damage. So it is a little bit scary being one of the light, and also people at my university, they all look like, half of them look like Greek gods, like just like completely built, you know, and. It sometimes they're a little bit intimidating. I'll say that for sure. Sometimes I'm sitting there just like, shit, if I piss one of them off, that could be it. Could be. I can't find any good map. Shit, bro. And we can just do foothills. Yes, we can do that. Never played forts before, but after your vids, I mean, hey, if you want to play forts because of my videos, I'm happy to hear that. Actually, you know what I need to get B-Man to do? I need to get him to add like a creator code, right? So like whenever you buy, I don't know, a music add-on, I get like half a cent. That would be huge. That'd be huge. But I don't think he's gonna do that. It sounds like a lot of work when he's busy busy actually being the only dev for this entire game. Think he has enough on his plate. Got you streaming it? Can you do some random custom map that's like really awkward? I feel like that's most maps though. Like this map is pretty awkward. You want me to do like there's some Russian maps actually. Hold on. I know there's a Russian map that I absolutely hate. Wherever the Russian maps are in my I don't know what's called. I can't find it. That's rough. Your reason I might buy the music to give Clouds money. Exactly. Actually, I bought all the soundtracks so that I could use them as a audio for the From the Devs video. So that was a huge net gain for the devs right there. Made a lot of money. They made like $18 off me. Your computer would die if you try to play Forza. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Are you running like a like a Chromebook? Like the amount of computers that can't play Forza. I mean, I guess playing Forza High Seas with VFX on is actually quite demanding. But I feel like most versions of Forza is pretty slim. Like 2 gigabytes of RAM max, and then yeah, because I mean I played Forza. I mean I started my YouTube channel on like a 7-year-old laptop that cost me $700 when I bought it. Gaming laptop, so and you know I was gaming, both recording and playing the video game, so you know Forza wasn't taking up all that much. But I mean it can be, unless it's like a gaming laptop, I guess it's just like completely cooked. No, it's just a really terrible laptop. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. You know, your loss, also my loss, I guess, because there's less people playing this game, means less content. Well, I mean, actually, I don't know if the game would be better if there's more people, because like, if generally the more players there are, the sweatier it gets. And well, are we playing co-op? We are playing co-op. Okay. It's sweatier it gets, and I don't know if I want to deal with it. Because I kind of like the game in its current state, where everybody's so bad that I can just yap the entire game and not pay attention to the game and still win, like, half the time. Because, like, imagine if everybody was good at this game, like, I would be out of a job. I couldn't yap so much. I'd actually have to focus on what's happening. I couldn't just do what I'm doing now. Now my traditional actions when you're playing Foothill. Ah, your favorite map marathon. Oh, you like Foothills? I like Foothills as well. Just because it's not like vanilla, and I don't just have to, because like it's not just building a cannon stack. Like there's a lot of weapon variety on this map, except for, I mean, weapon variety, I mean that nobody plays cannons. That's variety to me, okay? I'm tired of seeing them cannons used every game. Anyways, we do need a lot of energy production. We should also save up for heavy tech here. Also, we need red tech. We should have just turned bottom base to a massive nuke base here as well. Oh god, no, this man's yeah, just start spamming Slim Shady in my chat. No. I thought there was supposed to be intelligence in the chat. Wait, isn't one of my mods here? Mods? Put the kibosh on this. This is unreasonable. Actually, you know what? I can go laser. I don't need... I was gonna go howiters, but actually going lasers here. Probably a better idea, so I can start shut down the nukes up there. Yeah, going laser... Oh, no, don't build those up here. Build them back here. This is where energy production goes. It goes like this. Yes. There we go. Get a 4-long like that. Oh, wait, no, hold on. I can make this 4-long even better. Like that. Well, that wasn't very nice. Trying to kill us with buzzsaws. Almost worked, actually. They totally could have just dropped our core there. They failed, though. Huge win for us. And I'll even get a piece of metal there. Make sure nothing bad happens. Intelligence word in the chat. Nah, intelligence doesn't happen in the chat. Oh my god, he actually got banned. Huge moderator. Mods, I found his house. Well, you fool. You just I don't live in a house. I live in a dorm. So, you know, kind of exposing yourself by the fact that you're not even a professional stock. You don't even know where I live. Absolute noob ass shit over here. Doesn't even know where the streamer he's obsessed with lives. Couldn't imagine. Anyways. Oh my god. This man is determined. Even though that there's a piece of metal. Like, he got shut down so long ago, but he was... Actually, going laser tech as scatter shot is kind of troll. It's generally like the 20mm commander, where you build 20mm. Actually, I'm just going to start getting nukes down here. Nukes are just meta. And they're fun. Real question is, do I want to take care of multiple bases or just stick in one base? Like, it's just how much do I trust my teammates to play the game? Which is, you know, probably a questionable amount little. A dorm is kinda a house. No, it's not, bro. I don't even have a fridge. Like, I had no kitchen, no fridge. You know, I literally just lacking. Just lacking all day. I have nothing. I have to eat at the dining commons every day. Sucks ass. I mean, the dining commons food is, like, okay. But it's nothing great. I mean, I guess it's better than when I lived at home and just ate frozen pizzas every day. But that said, frozen pizzas are kind of peak. Like, kind of busting. I'm not gonna lie. Frozen pizzas They'd be good. They'd be good, and they'd be better than a lot of the other food. I mean, the fact is, they're probably actually trying to serve us, like, decently healthy food, so they can't just serve us frozen pizzas every day, otherwise we'd all die of, like, fatness or something. Like, we'd all become extremely obese, and then, like, nobody would want to go to the college anymore, because when students are visiting, everybody's just, like, an absolute lard, and they're like, man, I don't want to talk to these people. So I guess they can't just serve us, frozen pizza every day. However, that does mean that the food is kind of mid, because it has to be decently healthy and also decently cheap, because they're also running on a budget, right? What would I use reading for? I don't know, bro. Gen Z would agree with you, right? Like, who needs reading when you could just watch a YouTube video on the subject? You know, YouTube videos are generally more entertaining, because, like, thinking for yourself, nah, just have somebody else put the images in your mind for you. That's what real alphas do. No thinking for yourself. I think he's into too long supports, and actually, what I'm gonna do here is just run complete plasmas on top, and then shut down the enemy nukes using the plasmas, because plasmas are technically the best AA in the game. We're not gonna use any of the fact that we are that we're scattershot, right? We just pick scattershot, and now we're just going along with the fact that we're not gonna use 20mm, even though this is a 20mm commander. Okay, you know what? That's okay. Who am I to complain about what my teammates are doing? I scare them a little bit. I don't know, paint there. Probably like, probably lasers there, I would imagine. Ah, they defended. They're too good. How much you want to bet those are single? Uh-oh. That's howitzer. We do, yep. Howitzer defense again for that. That is honestly probably a very smart idea. And get some medals here just so they can't immediately drop this. Do you have a favorite weapon? I like howitzers a lot, actually. Howitzers just feel very nice and cool. You know what I'm saying? They just feel like a cool weapon, and they feel balanced. Like the whole hitting background basic is both a buff and a negative, where there's counterplay, and it doesn't feel like completely RNG based like nukes can often feel. Like I'd say howitzer is probably one of my favorite weapons, and because like cannons are too boring, and other weapons like 20mm just kind of mid. I don't know. 20mm are just a very weird place right now, I find. That's not very good. Didn't have one of my laser beams ready to actually counter that. The nukes coming around. I would have AA'd it otherwise. Anyways, I do want to get our own gunners here. Force them to actually have to play the game. Aw, shit. That's Warthog. Oh, why did they actually play a good commander, bro? This is so cooked. Oh, never mind. Maybe my teammates have this down. Aw. Oh, no. Perfect. Laser beam fire. Look at that gunner. Look, I mean, this is exactly what I mean with nukes, right? Like, 4 gunners just missed 1 nuke. Like, come on, man. Give me some good gunners. I mean, it goes my way sometimes as well, but I speak English and Danish with a little bit of German on the side. Okay, what do you mean what are with those languages? I feel like any Danish person can speak a little bit of German, because Danish is decently similar to German, and all the Scandinavians know English anyways, because what I'm guessing is this guy lives in Denmark, right? He knows English because of the internet and because of school, and he knows German because Germans come over and party every day. Or just come over and visit, I don't know. Shooting down my own nukes there was probably not a good thing, but, you know, it happens. Nothing I can do about it. Cloud sounds like a good example. I have 2 parents. I do have 2 parents. They are divorced, though. Which is kind of peak, actually. Having divorced parents is, like, actually, like, one of the best things, because it is super hard for them to, like, force you to do anything. Like the amount of leverage that your parents have after they get divorced over you is, like, it's a lot less. It is a significant amount less, and then therefore they can't just do stupid shit, because you're gonna be like, yeah, I'm just leaving. I'm gonna go over to my dad's house. Kind of lame, and then you can just leave. It's peak. I'm not saying I'm not saying I'd rather have them like non-divorced parents. I'm just saying divorced parents isn't all that bad. Okay, like it's pretty like fine. Kind of gives you more options. True, yeah, no, of course, I'm always correct, bro. Like, oh, but I mean, this is one thing that's funny about scattershot lasers, is you do get aiming reticule on active, so it's technically auto-aim. But like, you know, that active can be literally just outskilled by just having good aim anyways. So it's just kind of a, if you're bad at the game, it's good. If you're good at the game, it's useless. But, you know, good commander balance. But I mean, it can be actually kind of useful for 20 millimeters. Because nobody actually plays with 20 millimeters. Because nobody memorizes the drop on 20 millimeters. Like, it's 20 millimeters. Nobody plays them. Actually useful. Well, I know Ukrainian, Russian while still studying English. Okay, yeah, okay, bro. Yeah, it's like a actually, that's kind of the example. They're the same language. Like Ukrainian and Russian, aren't they very similar? Like, look at my stepmom, a little bit of a Rusky herself, right? And from what she says, that Ukrainian is like practically just Russian. It's like really similar. You know, you can practically read it. It's like, I feel like it's just as similar as Dutch and German are. Because like sometimes I look at a Dutch magazine and I can read some of the words. Like it's practically the same language. And I feel like it's the same thing with Ukrainian, Russian, at least from what I've heard. What commander do you use? This is Scattershot. It's completely useless for this map. Where you like it doesn't. I mean, I guess Scattershot does buff swarms. It gives swarms one more missile. But I mean, swarms getting one more missiles is kind of a who cares? It's a swarm. Actually, look at this. On active, these gain less deviation, so you can use them as snipers. Watch this, watch this. You get kind of OP gunners. I guess there's also buffed AA. Gunners get one more shot, flak get one more shot. Yeah, look at that. Auto aim, auto aim, auto aim. GG. Russians in the Philippines, I make friends by saying Suka Blade. Wait, are there actual Russians in the Philippines? Is that true? That'd be kind of interesting. I would not think of the Philippines as a great Russian, you know, outcrop. Mainly because why if you're Russian when you move to the Philippines? Like, Russia's not a great place to live, don't get me wrong, but I feel like the Philippines are still a downgrade. And unless you're maybe like the one that owned the factory in the Philippines. But, you know. But also, that's it, like, I'd be shocked if Russians owned factories in the Philippines. So, like, aren't they just like a US satellite state at this point? Still? I mean, literally US military bases, and are also, like, you know, always feuding with China over the sea. I mean, that's just kind of China's fault, because China's, like, you know, on a mission to make all of their neighbors hate them. It's kind of based. Except Singapore. Singapore is a big fan of China. We can do 4 ships. I'm not playing vertical battleships, bro. Super wide 4 ships. Ooh. Philippines are way closer to Russia than USA, though. Yeah, they are. But also, like, why would you as a Russian choose to live in the Philippines? Just objectively. Like, at that point, why don't you just move to, like, Poland or Germany? Cave of Despair when? I don't know. Oh, you're talking about X with your racism app, and they're in corn on there. I mean, that's just Elon Musk trying to make a good old profit, right? You know, how are you supposed to make a profit without gooning material? Like, it just doesn't work out. Gooning material is the meta. Gooning material plus gacha is literally just a free money glitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you that the Asians have it figured out, bro. Like, they just completely... If you go anywhere in Asia, you're just walking... It's just gooning material and gacha, and it just generates money. It's just wealth creation. Oh, Alpha Chief Flashlight. Okay, I guess if you're, like, retired going to the Philippines is fine. But, like, who... Like, I'm talking about Russians that go there to, like, work. Insta, actually? Oh. Well, Instagram is just cooked, because every time I open Instagram, like, a bunch of just half-naked teenagers on there, and I'm just like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Like, when you're, like, 26, and you're trying to get a job, they're gonna pull out your Instagram page from, like, when you're, like, 16 or 18, and they're gonna be like, "Is this you also?" And then you're gonna be like, "Yeah," and be like, "I like the photo," and then they're gonna hire you. So sometimes it works out, but I feel like a lot of other times Osu just doesn't. If you forgot 4 chips, that was super fun. I didn't forget 4 chips. Okay, look at that. Look at that. Outplayed. I actually did my job. Oh, is there still co-op on? Hold on. Brain off. I don't want to have a base with my teammates. Let's randomize teams. Russians don't work here in Philippines unless remote worker. Daily salary in Philippines is around $10 per day. Yeah, that's kind of... Actually, I have a Filipino friend that went to the Philippines, and he's like, bro, you know how many burgers I bought there? I bought like 8 burgers for like half a dollar, bro. It was amazing. But the burgers were like terrible, but he still got 8 burgers for like 50 cents. So, pretty good. And but then also the Filipino kids started once they realized he wasn't a natural Filipino, that he was an American Filipino, they started following him around and asking him for money. which is like, ooh, maybe I shouldn't go there. I don't want to be like pestered for cash by a bunch of Filipino children. So that sounds like a terrible viewing experience. It's just like, nope, thank you. I'm not gonna be get begged on today. We're Firebird. That's interesting. Not exactly sure why. Go fireboarders on 4 chips. This map's actually not all that wide. Control Enter is a go home command. Who's using the Enter command, bro? Like, that's all the way across my keyboard. I didn't realize that until recently, because I actually didn't realize that until I looked through the command list, and I was like, oh, this is a thing, and I haven't used it at all. Money beggars are called the Bad Jow. Just like specific names. You don't just call them beggars, you just call them Bad Jow. Just because they're annoying. You know what? That's valid. Cloud? Yes, minigun. I am here. What a long map. Yeah, I feel like the advertising kind of lied to me here, with the whole long ass map name. It seems like a very normal map size. You know what I'm. The map, not very long. Pretty short. Filipino Mr. Beast give you $2.50. You know what? You better be grateful for those $2.50. How many meals can you buy for that? Like 4? Like, man, seems pretty peak. Now, Filipino Mr. Beast is like liberating 400 people from the Philippines and moving them to the United States. that would be like the Filipino Mr. Beast doing. It's just helping Filipinos leave the country, getting them. I got 100 Philippines visas to Germany, and then it's like, and it's just all of them crying out of gratefulness that they get to leave the Philippines. I could actually see that happening as internet with the current state of internet content. That could totally happen. It's Claude. I'm Claude. No, cooked. I thought Cloud was gonna do the ninja thing. What? What is the ninja thing? What did ninja do? I'm about to do a an ad for, what was it called again? Fuck, what was the game called that everybody did ads for? Like the really shitty one. What was it called? Fuck, I forgot. Raid Shadow, yes, Raid Shadow Legend. I'm gonna do Raid Shadow Legends ad. Yeah, it's exactly what I'm gonna do. I mean, if they show up for maybe like 10, I'd probably do it for 10k, bro. I would definitely. Actually, would you guys judge me if I did a Raid Shadow Legends ad for 10k? If I sold out for 10k? But then I could. Nah, there probably is something in the contract that I can't just privatize the video immediately, right? Oh, come on. I mean, like, it depends. Actually, if Ninja got paid like, I don't know, like $1 million to do it, completely understand. I can't build mines here. Like, that's the only reason I took this spot was for extra resource production, and it's not giving me extra resource production. Literally just lying. But would you guys see that and be like, man, I'm unsubscribing. This guy's guy building the Among Us? No, he's not. He's just building a box. Okay. For some reason, whenever I see a box, I just think Among Us now. 10k cents sound awesome. Money is money, bro. I judge you now, so it won't make a difference. Ah, shit. Because I've given up the fact that I would sell myself out. It's equivalent to actually selling out. But it's just a hypothetical, okay? Look at. I think it's not exactly comparable to fully selling out, but it could be construed that way. I can accept that. Please don't. This message was sponsored by Raid Shadow. Is Raid Shadow Legends still, like, profitable? Like, did they actually make their money back? Because they bought so many ads with so many YouTubers. Like, did they actually make their money back? I mean, I guess I never consider, like, the 10-year-old effect, right? Because 10-year-olds will actually spend money on the stupidest shit imaginable. So maybe they can actually have a whole audience or player base of 10-year-olds that just spend money for the sake of, like, they just borrow their mom's credit card or something. But, like, nobody I've ever talked to actually plays that game, right? Like, are they actually profitable? Is that, like, a thing that they do? Because, like, I don't know. I don't know. Because, like, for all their, like, hype about Raid Shadow, like, I've never seen actually somebody play it. That wasn't very nice. I could actually... I'll actually build a wall of metal. I'm not dealing with this right now. Also should do this so I can actually get some thrust in here. Also should get a second core somewhere in here. Nice buzzsaw, loser. I don't have a buzzsaw as well, but you know what? That's fine. Actually, what I'm gonna do is just build a sniper. Nobody ever expects a sniper on this map, bro. There's just a double howitzer in there. There could totally just be a double howitzer in there, and I could just be getting killed right now. But I do not think that's gonna happen, as this man clearly doesn't have as much movement as me, and I can just go up and down. And I don't think he has weapons on the back, though. But what are you doing? No, I'm just gonna dodge that. Nukes are terrible. Nice nuke, loser. That was a great tactical success there. Doing more damage to yourself than your enemy. Oh, nice rocket shooting yourself. Oh my god, these enemies are just determined to lose. Isn't that most of these games make 90% of the revenue from 5 years? I think that's like most gacha games, yes. But like... But I'm just wondering if it's even profitable at all. Because, like, they spend so much money on they must have spent so much money on advertising. Like, literally every YouTuber that was bigger than 5 subscribers had a Raid Shadow Legends ad. And, like, that adds up, especially when it's, like, the big ones. Like, didn't Charlie made one? Charlie made an ad. You know, Ninja made an ad. Not, like, a bunch of other gaming YouTubers made an ad. Like, there was a, like, at least I remember, like, when it was peaked out, there were so many ads. And now they just all died. Like, it must not be profitable, right? Because otherwise they would still be making ads. Or maybe they just have their user base now and they're vibing. I don't exactly know. I dodge that. Thank you. See, movement at tech is something that's not often discussed in forts, but it can be really powerful. Okay, now I'm shooting myself as well. Owie. No, my snipers. I was about to shoot out his what is it called? His lasers with him? Yeah, there's lasers with him. Hello there. That's still turning into background racing. Oh, shit. I dodged it, but at a cost of my 20mm. You know what? That's okay. My 20mm is a sacrifice that's probably worth a lot, but it's okay. I just keep on tanking here. There's no big deal. Alright. Oh, so missing? Again. Thank you for shutting down the rockets for me. Amazing enemy. Great tactical success. Alright. I just want to shoot my 20mm, bro. I kind of need to be stable to do that. Actually, need to move downwards. Hopefully get those firing on the enemy stuff over there. Don't want to fight you either. Uh-oh. That's rough. I'm shocked my core lived there. And he ran out of energy. Beautiful. They made over $1 billion? Wait, they actually made over $1 billion. I'm fact checking that after this game. You're telling me this Raid Shadow Legend actual trash made over $1 billion in sales. There's TikTok advertising just shit. Now I should just make a clone of that game. What the fuck, bro? Is that true? Like, was that $1 billion in profit or $1 billion in revenue? No, you have to clarify this. Is this man lying? Is this just like, is he saying like $1 billion in profits or $1 billion in revenue? Like, there are two very different things. Maybe they made him $1 billion in revenue, but still spent like 500, at least $1 billion in advertising. That, you know, they're still like not going anywhere. But like, if did they actually make a full $1 billion in profits? That would be crazy. Okay, look, and oh, lasers again. I'm assuming this guy only has howitzers on one side of the craft, so now can't do anything. oh, that man just burned to death. Okay, hold on. And this guy only has lasers facing this way. Hold on, I think I just made the greatest tactical decision by just going to the other side. I don't think they ever expected this. Hold on. Get a can, because I don't think I'm ever turning around again. This is great. They can't shoot me. Their source? What? Can somebody tell... Okay, nobody's going to tell me whether they actually made $1 billion. You're going to actually require me to look this up on stream? Okay. Did Raid Shadow Legends make profits? Did they? Yes. Game has generated billions in revenue. Game has 2 billion in lifetime player spending. So, yeah, looks like... Okay, they made billions in revenue, but I don't know how much they made in profit. Uh-oh. Well, that was kind of unfortunate. Does it matter? Ooh, what? How are they getting killed? What? Alright, well, it looks like yes. The title generating 600 million in one country. Yeah, no, looks like they actually made money. Oh yeah, no, 1.2 billion in total revenue. So that's not profits. Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better. But like, still, the fact that it reached $1 billion is still criminal, bro. Like, the fact that you can just take a shit game, advertise it enough, and then people will play it is just... I mean, I guess it's just gacha. Like... But, like, it's not even gacha with cute anime girls. Like, the cute anime girls I can at least understand. But it's just, like, some weird-ass ice monster that you're buying. Not some, like... I don't know. Busty, like, mommy-type anime girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like... That was unfortunate. I feel like the whole, like, business model works out better for gacha games. And... You know, gacha games with anime girls, and the fact that it also worked out with Raid Shadow Legends is just kind of shocking to me. You know, I thought the gooning power would be stronger, but apparently not. Apparently, just advertising just works. I mean, I guess just 10-year-olds will just buy anything if somebody cool like Ninja tells them to. One part of living in Ukraine. Soon I'll have my power plant. I'll have my planned power off. So bye. Oh, that is kind of unfortunate. I am sorry to hear that. Hope it gets better. Well, from what it looks like Russia has been slowing down with their whole ass momentum and stuff. And then, you know, the USA just changed their tune about whole giving Ukraine weapons and intelligence, even further so than the last administration. So it's kind of busting right now for Ukraine. Like, objectively, never been better. At least since, like, you know, 2022. When the whole kablooey started, the special military operation. Is this just an empty craft? Okay, interesting. Heyo Games make hundreds of millions a month with their gacha games. Yeah, like, it's actually crazy how much gacha games make. Like, sometimes, like, I wonder if, like, I should start a gacha game. But, like, I understand that, like, there can only be, like, a few popular gacha games. The only reason people play gacha games is because other people play gacha games. So, like, there's no reason to buy, like, an anime girl if nobody else has any other anime girls that are cool. Like, the only reason you buy a cool anime girl is so that you have a better anime girl than the other person, right? Like, there's so like, there can be only, like, one, or there can only be a couple gacha games that are actually large. So that means that, like, unless you're, like, already big, there's no profit unless you're actually, like, you know, large, in case there's, like, shitloads of profit. I could have just built my craft off here, actually. That's true. Little bit of a mistake. Has tons of guns, tons of games. I would stop doing what Cloud tells me to do? What do you mean? What am I telling you to do? I'm not telling you to do anything. You are a free man with your own willingness to, do stuff. In fact, this is a free country. Did you know that? We live in a free... I mean, unless you're, like, of course, German. And I'm afraid the German government takes all your freedom away from you in the form of taxes. Like 60% or something. Like, that's just criminal. They're down to 2 bases. Wait, how... I guess if they're not paying attention and they're on fire, they could just die. What? I think they just hit themselves with the howitzers there. This man has 0 weapons. Yeah, they just hit themselves with their own howitzers and blew themselves up. Very nice. Very nice. Anyways, time to check the question chat, because I've run out of stuff to yap about. Aw, well, look at that. I messed up the stream. I should actually lock that in, so I can't do that again. Would you go into a sensory deprivation tank? If so, for how long? Why, like, is there a reward yet? Like, why would I go into a sensory deprivation tank for any amount of time if there's no reward? I feel like this is kind of a foolish ask. Like, I wouldn't do that unless I was paid, like, a significant amount of money. You know? Otherwise, why would I do that? Like, there's no reward here. I'm just getting tortured for the sake of getting myself tortured. I don't want that. In fact, being in pain is not a great thing for me. Generally, when I see being in pain, I'm just like, you know what? Nah, I'd rather just be not in pain. It's generally just a better state of being. At least I found. You know, there's plenty of people that are like, pain is gain, and I'm just like, nah, sitting in my room playing video games. Anyways, back to live chat. What about Albania? Oh wait, does Albania have similar to, like, you know, internet laws to the UK? Does it have stricter? Because, like, are the UK, like, internet laws actually being enforced though? The ones where they're just like, if you're too much of an online upstart, you get thrown in the slammer. Is that actually true, or is that like? I feel like that's kind of impossible to enforce, right? Because unless, like, because it's freaking internet, bro. How are you gonna enforce that? That's like really hard to enforce, especially like if it's just like some anonymous poster on like 4chan or something. Like, I feel like that's kind of just a rough state. Anyways, can you explain to me, please, why you don't play Land Cruisers at the stream time? Well, okay, Tidish, I already explained this once. But there was one time, right, where I was playing Land Cruisers on stream. I started the game, and the game ended 5 hours later. Because it's Land Cruisers. Because I didn't want to quit. And the last Land Cruisers game I did play on stream, I had to end it early because it was not going anywhere. The problem with Land Cruisers, it takes 4 years. And generally, I like to have, you know, games doing, you know, stuff actually happening, not just sitting here for 4 years waiting for stuff to happen. That kind of sucks. Uh-oh. What? Wait, did he just stab himself? I think he just let himself die. Okay. You know what? That's a him issue. Literally just get skill issued. My bad. Oh! Oh, I think what happened here is this man joined his base and then accidentally built a port ship, launched it too early, and then killed the base, destabilized it, and collapsed the base. That's kind of a unfortunate happening. Sorry to hear that. Anyways, I'm just gonna build like a normal stationary base back here, out of howitzers. Is that him dead? That's him dead. GG. Do you know hover cruisers? I am aware of hover cruisers. I have been told it's like Land Cruisers, therefore I won't play it. So it's kind of one of those moments where it's like, I don't like the thing that's similar to it, so why would I try the thing itself? You know what I'm saying? Like, from what I've heard, it's just Land Cruisers with like more functions, and I don't like Land Cruisers already. So why would I like more complicated Land Cruisers that probably still has a lot of the same problems as normal Land Cruisers? Do you catch my drift? Land Cruisers like Risk or Monopoly. We had a Monopoly game at last entire month before we gave up. You had a Monopoly game for last entire month? Usually Monopoly games last like 30 minutes. Once somebody gets like a set of 3, and everybody else is not willing to negotiate, so whoever has that set of 3 just wins, because then they just build like 14 hotels. And it sucks. In UK, they arrest 30 people per day for Facebook comments? Really? What? Is that true? Hold on. Fact-checking time. My chat is making shit up. Oh, no, that's true. It's even from the EU, so that's actually a trustworthy source. 30 arrests per day! What the fuck, bro? This is... What? How many car crashes do you... car crashes per day, US? Oh, no, 16,000 car crashes per... Oh, let's check UK. Oh, 900 car accidents. Okay, so still not as bad as car accidents, but like 30 arrests per day is a little bit of a clownery. Because imagine that, like, then you have to like process them in the whole court system. Like, imagine how much money that costs. Also, like, monitoring the internet, like, oh, that's so lame. That's so China coded, bro. Like, literally just copying their colonies. And the ones that are not doing well either. Well, actual positive facts. Yeah, of course I'm actually positive. Like, people just make up numbers. Like, somebody's about to say, like, in the UK, 30 people have a gun up their ass each day. Like, you know, like, it just feels made up. You know, generally you don't think of a world where somebody says, the UK government, Keir Starmer, actually not kind of cool, not a big fan, and then just get arrested. And then it's like, oh, origin of Anglo-Saxon values or something. And then there's the UK, which is the like theoretical origin of this, and it's like the the worst of the Western world, probably. The bunch of clownery. Oh my god, UK, terrible. What map do I want to play? We can do close to. I haven't done that yet. Bandbuster. I should ban Warthog as well. Okay. I cure Christian chants from a random dorm. Hey man, their love of God, it brings them through life. You know, like sometimes I wish I was religious because like that just makes everything so much easier, bro. Like contemplating your own existence, that just doesn't happen. Like I don't know what happens after I die. That's just a full ass mystery to me. And like, I don't exactly endorse at least the Bible. Like, sure, I can believe that there's a God, right? I can believe that. But like, when I see the Bible and all the inconsistencies there is, and how it's often just like cherry picked for what phrases are true and what are just like historical context or miswritten down by some human that's infallible. Like, I just feel like the Bible maybe not the greatest source, but can I believe that there's a God? Sure. But I don't think that the one is true in the Bible or any of the other religious texts that were currently out there, considering that it's clearly written with the knowledge of a, I don't know, medieval 14th century person. Because, like, if Jesus came down and was like, yo, guys, ever heard of washing your hands? Saving lives right now. Like Jesus could have done some crazy shit, and all the other prophets could have done that too, right? They could have been like, message from the high heavens, cleaning your feet, taking a bath, that's huge. You'll live like 3 years longer. And none of them did that. Well, I can believe in a creator, I just don't believe in any of the ones in the book. That's it. 2% of Bolivians in France dislike the government. Negative 2%. What are Bolivians? Hold on. Man, a lot of fact checking here. Bolivians? Like, is it oblivious people? What do you mean? Bolivia. Yeah, of course. Oh. Yeah, no, I guess that's still a country. I thought it was like a subset of France. But no, actually, that actually checks checks out. I imagine if you're a Bolivian living in France, it's a pretty big upgrade. I'm eating an apple. Why did you mute me in Forge so you can unmute me? I don't know why I muted you. If somebody's annoying me, I mute them. I don't know exactly why. I've muted a lot of people. There's a past prophets beat them to it. Ah. Brother, I just want to start the game. This is cringe. Bolivians are still a country. Yeah, Bolivia is a country. South American, pretty based. I did unmute him. Look at that, he's unmuted. I think he's unmuted. Was this him? I think this is the same guy, right? You're also eating an apple? Yeah, apples are peak, bro. Like, apples, like, I feel like, especially in the US, because all like, the sweets here are super sugary, right? But apples, they're not too sugary. Like, they're so sweet, they still fill that niche, but they're also not terrible for you. Like, they're kind of mid, maybe? I don't know, I eat green apples, so they're extra sweet and sour. But they're not, like, chemically made sweet and sour by, like, using some, like, lithium or something. Bolivia is not South American. What? Is that true? Hold on. There's probably some African country. Hold on. Am I just getting my geography wrong? Am I just a clown? No, it is. Fuck you. Making me second guess myself. No, it 100% is. I can see it right east, west and south of Brazil. Yeah, you making me... Okay. Bolivia's not a South American country. What are you talking about? Bolivia's right there. In between Argentina, Chile, Peru, and Brazil. Okay, bro. Okay. You almost pulled a fast one there. What do you... Like, I was almost like, am I a fool here? Am I a clown? Did I say something wrong on the internet? But no. But no, it was him. Like, what? Confidently incorrect chatter. Making me second guess myself. No, I'm always correct, bro. Like, I should just assume that. And car batteries are food. Hey, the car batteries are food for cars, okay? We mustn't discount the car's well-being, okay? That's just, it's big car batteries, big fan. Actually, there was one time I was driving my car. I was driving forward at like 15 miles per hour, then I put it into reverse, and the car battery just died. And I was just sitting there, standing still on the street, and I was like, uh-oh. But there was nobody around me, so then I just restarted the whole ass car, and then everything worked, and I was very happy. That would have been extremely stressful if everything didn't work. I would have been just stuck in the middle of the street after school, and that would have been a little bit scary. But thankfully, everything's okay. What color's my apple? My apple's a green apple. The only good kind of apple. I don't like red apples, actually. Red apples, I feel like, are too squishy, you know? They're like the consistency in red apples are so, like, the consistency in red apples is so inconsistent that I like green apples better. You know what I'm saying? Because often, when you drink, or when you eat red apples, like, it's either like super soft or just perfect, right? And like, but I get the super soft kind like so often that I'm just like, why would I eat? Like, green apples are usually so much harder and so much actually just like good. I don't want to eat red apples. It's ass. You put it in reverse while moving. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I realized after that probably wasn't a good idea. Okay, and that's probably why the car battery just decided to give a red sign. But look, it was, I learned my lesson. Okay. And I'm not gonna do that again. Your battery doesn't kill a running car unless it's Chrysler, because those were designed by Satan. I don't know anything about Chryslers. Actually, the other day I was walking by and I was like, I don't know that car brand. My friend was like, that's Chrysler, and I was like, oh, okay. I don't exactly know what that means. I don't know if they're good, they're bad. I mean, they're American cars that are probably pretty... Aren't they American cars? They're probably pretty ass, just in general. Like if you're looking for a nice car, you know, generally vibing for a European car is better. And if you're looking for a cheap car, you know, the Japanese and Chinese kind of have you covered. And then there's American cars, which are just like big. we are big. We have big engines and big pickup truck. What do you mean, actual utility? Nah. I mean, hey, at least they're super profitable because people are stuff like, hey, like, if people enjoy the Ford F-150, you know, it's not exactly an economical choice, but it is big, and it does have aura. At least some aura. Or like that. This man actually just spamming out a complete wall of gunners is kind of OP here. Man, they just have a complete wall of AA. Like, all they did was build AA. This is actually a new stretch. Everybody builds AA. Shuts everything down. I just shut down my own EMP. Okay. But anyway, now I got one sniper up and everything immediately dies. Kind of the problem here. Especially active, like, oh my god, Hurricane active reload snipers, super nice. Now, yeah, that's all the AA did. One Hurricane active reload and everything just cooked immediately for them. Now they just get shot for free. Can't be that guy one more time. I think that's gonna be GG here. I drive a cheap Chinese car. It costs 12k USD to EV. Yeah, but like you can't buy cheap Chinese cars in the US because they're tariffed to high oblivion. Like, I want a BYD. BYDs are just Teslas for like a third of the, not even a third, like a fourth of the price, right, or something. And they're also just like almost better at this point. And I can't get one because in the US, not tariffed, cooked. What can I do? I have to be a loyal citizen and buy my Ford F-150. Chrysler is Fiat now. And all American cars are trash for the last 20 years. Get a Honda. Chrysler's Fiat now? Really? Shit. Why? I mean, Italian cars. I actually saw. I was actually like driving across the U.S. once, and I was like, "Oh my god, a Fiat in the U.S. Why?" Or buy a Japanese car if you're looking for a cheap car. Stream of time, indeed. Anyways. Never get a full electric car. Hybrids are the best of both worlds. Yeah, but hybrids are also expensive. Hybrids cost more than EVs. And if you live in a country with full EV infrastructure, like, why would you need a hybrid? Like, you can just charge your car somewhere else. Like, the only reason people need hybrid is that you can go to gas stations, and once you have, you know, EV infrastructure down everywhere, you don't really need a hybrid. And just electric car is just like better, and they can be run off like solar panels, which is cool. Okay, where's my map? I want a map. Ass, just endless. Oh. Endless just ass, bro. No, we can do this map. See how this goes. Nobody has this map. No surprise there. But I imagine this will be a very quick one. Play tons of cannons. I can turn on tons of cannons for this map. Just for you. I'll turn it off next game, though. But for now, I play it for this map. Actually, Hurricane's probably better here. Preview looks silly. Yeah, no, it is a very silly map. I can give you that. Come on, let's go. Hybrid just 2 failure points. Oh, is that true? Does hybrid have if one engine fails in hybrid, is it like completely broken? But that's it. Like, I haven't really heard of like EV engines ever breaking, right? Like, do EV engines even ever break? Because, like, I also feel like the whole mechanical part of EVs, it's probably cheaper as well. Hold on. Do EVs break down? That's actually a good question. Actually, but they're often less likely to the fewer moving parts. Yeah, so yeah, they're less likely to break down. That makes them pretty cool, actually. Hello, Adrian B. Or La Hamsta. Firebird smoke shenanigans? No, look at this map. There's just a bunch of hanging forts. It's about to be a very interesting moment here. Or I'm gonna be just buzzsaw rushing. Whoever gets the first buzzsaw pretty much wins. Uh-oh. Hopefully that doesn't rotate off. Ah, we're okay. Yeah. Hold on. What are you doing? Alright, that should be now enough to be stable. Yep. And now I'll get one like this. That should stabilize the whole thing. And now I can go like, what I'll do is go sniper here. And then buzz, yeah, the buzz down below. And then hopefully he'll be gaming. This man actually built turbines? Why? What do you need turbines for? Like, you're definitely not gonna be lacking energy. I feel like metal is gonna be the only thing people are gonna be lacking here. Come on. Yeah, give me that. Anyways, are they placing any buzzsaws yet? Nope. I think I'm metagaming too hard on this map. I'm pretty sure he just placed a buzzsaw up there. And regardless, he has a sniper. Oh, this man just selling himself off. Oh, is he going to tactically swing himself into the enemy core? Be kind of based. Kind of funny. Look, that man is just completely exposed. Buzzsaw, come here. No, you're swinging. No. Ah, rip that guy. Oh, Pete. Kill this guy. I don't know what this guy's up to. It's scaring me. Yep, he's dead. Very nice. And then I'll kill probably this guy next. He probably has a buzzsaw somewhere. He does have red tech. Come on, snipe that out. Snipe it quick, bro, before you get killed. Yeah. Sniper action. This guy can actually only shoot down here. Very good. Now, well, there's only one guy left. And that should be pretty GG. Oh, another one of my teammates lost. Okay. What happens now, huh? Oh, shit. Okay, well. That was kind of unfortunate. I had to wait for the buzzsaws to rebuild. Here in a second. Hopefully he doesn't get another buzzsaw up, and then we lose. That would kind of suck. But actually, no. It looks like there's actual multiple people in the space. That means you lose. That's pretty good. Rope max and hello, Philip. Are you doing good today, Philip? Today I'm doing actually quite well, Philip. You know why, Philip? I like seeing Philip a lot. Anyways, I have no classes today, which means that I can just forget about all my stuff and procrastinate on the homework I do have to do, and vibe. And then I can stream. I recorded with South's work earlier today. He told me at the start of the recording that he was tired, though. He didn't want to do too much. Anything too complicated, and I was like, no. Yeah, make them spend wood. Protecting the core. Get him. Shoot him. A little bit higher. Yeah. GG. What a game, huh? Look at that. Look at that. This is rippling fun there. Don't know who made this map, but whoever did, not great. I actually want to be interesting without Moonshine, with no buzzsaws on that map. Probably just be like, I don't know. What would it be? Lasers? I'm not doing 1v1. I'm not doing free-for-all. I'm not doing free-for-all on stream. Sounds terrible. Instead, I'm gonna do something here. Southrow video coming up. Yes, I just recorded it before this stream. That's why I started the stream late, is because Southrow was like, I can do it during your stream time. I was like, oh, okay. Well, I guess I start the stream late. We recorded the video first. And he chose them actually he chose this map, right? We can do this map, actually. He chose this map. I didn't even know this map. Wasn't aware of this map. Nope. It's this one. Wasn't aware of this map, bro. He was like, you want to play this map? And I was like, amazing. Amazing. Of course this is a map. Of course this is a map. I'm always on low battery when you stream. We're just like, interesting. Have you ever played Launch StarCraft? I have launched StarCraft once. I played it for like 5 minutes and then I quit. My new favorite map, Based. Actually, we had tons of cannons on this map. Nobody has fun. Oh, we do have tons of cannons on. And VFX, of course. Battleship TS. It's about to be peak ash. It's about to be terrible, though. I don't want to play this map. I'm gonna give you some Filipino humor. If you steal small in Philippines, you go to jail. But if you steal super huge amounts of money, you can be a politician or a flood control character. Yeah, but I think that's like a joke that applies to almost everywhere, right? If you steal from the poor, it's called a business. If you steal from the rich, it's called a crime. Like, I feel like that's like those are quotes that are very common in most places. Just objective. Yeah, we should actually build shit down here. That's valid. And actually, yeah, we should need to start scaling energy. But energy production is super weird on this map. I did discover that when I was playing with Southrook. Is no good place to put it because everything is foreground bracing. Actually, I probably shouldn't delete off the foundation for this base. It's probably a massive mistake. I'm gonna go like this. Holy shit, bro! This is actually super difficult to turn into background racing. Sandbag time. Delete them all off, and then just change the rest into background racing. Like so. Very nice. We have energy production now. My teammate left. Huge. More resources for me. Turd map? It is a turd map. Yes. I've been struggling with the easy campaign. Should I just give up and just be your permanent 2v2 teammate? You've been struggling with the easy campaign. Now, I feel like you're making this stuff up, because, like, the easy campaign, like, the AI doesn't even play the game. It's practically just turned off. Like, actually, what's the difference between the easy and hard campaign? I don't actually know. Oh, the hard campaign, the AI actually has more APM. It actually does stuff, like, it shoots back. Easy campaign is just kind of vibing. We need build weapons and tech right now. All of which we currently don't have. I don't know if I want to swing the core down. I feel like that's a mistake. Because I don't know the swing on this map. And I'm not about to improvise one. There we go. God, this map's so weird. Why is building everything is so weird? This sucks. Anyways, be able to put like the small cannons in here. Drop the cores because it's funny, but no, I don't think that would be. I think my teammate would be very unhappy if I started dropping cores on him. I think he would be thinking I'm trolling, which I don't want him to think. Catapult the cores on the enemy. Yeah, I think that's also very risky considering the size of the base. I don't want the whole base to just fall apart. What? Tech? No, never tech. You know what? I'll start selling off stuff off. Oh, that kind of hurt. That was kind of hurt. Was that armor piercing? How did I get through the door? That is armor piercing. Where is it? Blocks penetrating weapons when closed. Oh, you fools, you're just feeding our active. You should stop shooting us right now. Anyway, where are their weapons? They're over there. Now you just get ionizer cannons. Come on. Oh, shit. Oh, no. That one sits to the first control group. Okay, very nice. One cannon down. Very, very good. Big victory right here. Most of the cannons have been killed. There's one last one down there. But the initial fight has pretty much been won here. And now they're going to have to deal with all this bullshit for the rest of the game. Very good. That's pretty peak. We have 0 metal. Actually, 0 metal. Maybe we should have just played overdrive, actually. Doing like 20 tries to beat the last mission and campaign on normal. Really? Which campaign is it? Because the base game campaign... Actually, I mean, I guess the last few levels of the base game campaign can be difficult. You know, the whole ass random stuff with the random... Like, especially to get all 3 oil drops, it can be very specific. But other than that, I haven't found them that difficult, objectively. Because I'm just so good. Use active here. Weapons up here. Ah, there was a weapon up there. Now it's dead. I'm trying to kill that core, actually. Do they have energy production? They do have energy production. Not as good as our energy production. Of course, we're winning. Read the in-game chat. You have my permission to try top swinging the core? Yeah, I'm not doing that. I already told you. That's not happening. I'm just gonna go like this. No more buzzsaws for them. Wall of metal. Counterpoint. Oh, shit. There goes a lot of stuff for them. Man, these ionizer cannons... Like, honestly, tier 1 ionizer cannons are just kind of overpowered just because of the fast reload speed. Like, you can just immediately wipe out any... Like, they're literally just better snipers. Killing anything that's exposed and doing a shitload of damage for only 300. Now they're active there. Get the top one... Get those weapons building up faster. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's a lot of weight. That's a lot of weight. You sure you guys are doing okay? Yeah, you know what? I can build a massive weapon down here. Yeah. Exactly. My teammate has it figured out. Anyways, we can start just EMPing everything now. And we're complete. Wow, what did the 10,000 cost fire? No, I don't even know. We have 0 energy. Start upgrading everything, and also probably expanded it out even further back. It's gonna be a headache to do that, but we can do that. I have only base game. I mean, base game campaign is the only good campaign in my opinion. Other campaigns like High Seas, at least High Seas, when I played High Seas on release, I'm not sure if they changed it because I haven't played it after I got the after I beat it the first time. It was painful. It was painful. Like there were often missions where like it was just completely RNG based, like you just hope you wouldn't get shot. Like and there was like even the good players were struggling. Like I played the High Seas campaign out with like at least like 1,000 hours or something, and I was struggling. Even though I was sweating online multiplayer. Like it was an absolute crime. Come on. No, don't make those into foreground racing, please. Where's the EMP? There it is. So yeah, the High Seas campaign, in my opinion, not the greatest. Oh my god, that radius of shutdown, that is insane. And they can't have fun. No fun for them. So yeah, High Seas campaign, not a big fan. Oh, another more EMPs dead. Very good. Energy economy in shambles? It is. Yeah, no, I bet it is a force mod. Of course, we're just gonna use the mod weapons. They're OP. Especially, like, the fact that the cheaper ones can do so much damage, though. Like, they're almost just better, just getting multiple cheap ones better than getting one large one, because it does, like, a roughly the similar amount of damage and a super fast reload. It's crazy. Let's EMP all that. Oh. I could feel the base shaking from him dropping the core. That is a very interesting core drop. Uh-oh. That's a little bit suspicious looking. Let's pressure that point. I'm missing that point. Close enough. Yeah, there's nothing up there. Okay. Oh, they're just getting the penetrating weapons. That's probably a very good idea if we just kill a lot of the stuff that immediately dropped. And there goes that core. That's 2 cores down for them, I think. Or maybe just 1. I think that's just 1. Hold on. Now there's nothing down there. It did stop the portal from going up, though. It's probably actually a very good policy. They can't just do some stupid portal ass shit and then never die. Using up all the money. You know what? You can fire that second one, or can I fire the EMP cannon? You're not gonna fire. Okay, you're not gonna fire the second one. Whatever then. EMP for that guy. Oh, that's just a heavy door? What is a heavy door doing down there? Hiding a weapon there? I think they're hiding a weapon there, down there. That would kind of be kind of genius, actually. Hold on. Pretty sure this one will kill through a heavy door. Nope. Can I? Oh, there we go. Nope, still no gaming. Regic. And just completely out of energy. Nice. 18 hours, I'm basically a pro. Nice. You haven't seen them shoot back in a while yet, because I'm assuming what's happening on the other side is they're spending all the money just trying to keep themselves alive, and they don't have enough money to build themselves weapons. And even if they did, the weapon build time would be like compounded by the fact that we're also EMPing their base, so they literally just can't play the game. And they fell behind at the start of the game, and they're just cooked. What is this? A shotgun cannon? This is a shotgun cannon. Like, they're completely dead here. There's nothing much they can do just because of 0 resources to recover, and the fact that they're also getting EMP'd. Like, okay, we just got EMP'd, but again, also all of that just died. One EMP just does kind of slow us down, but okay. But it doesn't really matter. Those are bad aim. I can understand that. Can I only shoot the bottom one? I can't shoot either. Okay. Did that kill the can on bottom when the base dropped? I don't actually know. I think it did. I don't think there's anything back in there now. Very nice. And go back to just having everything be EMP'd in their base. Are they swinging their cores? They're giving up? I think they are. Hey, look at the core EMP'd again. Yeah, caught it. Why don't they just dodge your shots? Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, if we were playing airships, they could totally dodge my shots. We're not playing airships right now, so no dodging my shots for them. Are we still? Oh, somebody's actually scaling energy production for us. That's really nice of them. The sound design iron energy cannons is amazing though. Yeah, it is very good. This mod is not balanced, but it's fun. Like, the weapons are cool and stuff. But the balance is not great. But like, come on, it's force modded. Like, if you're a mod creator, I feel like your #1 goal is having fun, and then balance is kind of a secondary. Like, there's a lot of cool weapons. And a surprising amount of like interesting balance and stuff. That's the last 4 right there. I'm shitty to miss it. Enemy teammate got it. Nice. Oh, so 2 of my teammates just never fired. Didn't one of my teammates leave? I wasn't able to collapse the base there. Sad. I'm late to the stream. Locally tempted to get forts after watching your videos. That would be a big loss for you. Imagine the amount of money you would be spending if you bought forts though. Oh my god. Like, there's a lot of money gone. It's a lot of money gone. 5 players for our team. Yeah, it's a bug when observers happen. Go back to playing Black Seas. I enjoy myself in Black Seas. change over to the questions. I need something to yap about. Favorite game? Doesn't have to be a video game. Favorite game? That's actually a really hard one. I enjoy Catan a lot. I've been playing pickleball recently as well. Pickleball is pretty cool. Actually, going outside and doing sports is pretty cool. Actually, I befriended somebody. Like, do you want to play pickleball? Now I play pickleball Tuesdays and Thursdays, and my legs are always in pain, but I think I feel a lot better. Like, sports are kind of overpowered. Actually, I never actually considered the fact that doing sports would make me feel better and nicer, and actually like awake. You know, or base select. There's no base select here. You get randomized bases. Any news from the art teacher? Oh no, she's not doing anything. She is. Oh, that's 3 games. I have 3 wins. What am I doing? What's your little brother doing? Like, is he in college or something? No, my little brother is a freshman in high school. And I don't exactly know what he's doing. I don't really talk to him. He sends me like a meme every month, and then I send him a meme back, and that's the extent of our conversation. And you know what? It's the greatest relationship I have. And then he sends me, yeah, so that's just my little brother. Like, there's nothing much going on with him. He just goes to a nice school because he's my stepbrother, and his parents are stacked, mine aren't as stacked. Which makes me sad. He's going to a nicer high school than I went to. And it's stupid because it costs more than my college. But, you know what? That's just my stepbrother. Because his family is just completely unrelated to mine. And he has a whole different set of parents with a lot more money. And it makes me kind of jealous. Because, like, he's still my brother, right? I still talk to him. And he's like, oh yeah, I just went out. I went to lunch. I bought myself a few corn dogs at the school cafeteria. I'm like, I don't even have corn dogs in my school cafeteria in college, and this man's in high school. I can't. It's so unfair, man. It's so unfair. Anyways, but like, you know what? I imagine what's gonna happen is he's gonna go to a similar college that I am currently at, like, you know, in terms of ranking, and there's gonna be a whole lot of money that his side of the family spent for his high school that Then I'm just like, and then I'm flexing on him because I went to a budget public high school, you know, like a normal person, and I did as good as he does. And when he went to an expensive one, however, if he gets into like Harvard or something, I would be pissed off. Your parents have less energy production. True, they didn't scale the economy. They didn't. They didn't play overdrive. No, they chose something bad. They chose scattershot. And now we have to play with 20mm and go budget weapons. Fuck. Fuck, it was just a noob mistake. Why didn't they just play a good commander? They didn't go upgrade center early enough. And then they were behind in eco. True, and then they weren't able to spend as much money to scale their production. Is actually valid, though. May condiments grace be with you. Yes. Then who's the common parent if he has another family? Oh no, he's my stepbrother. We have no common parents. My dad married his mom. And then his dad, so my dad married his mom, right? But then he has his own dad, which owns a lawyer firm. And as you can imagine, somebody who owns a lawyer firm is pretty stacked. However, because, you know, I'm not related at all to his dad because, you know, my stepmom is the divorced wife of his dad, I don't see any of that. Which is kind of just unfortunate. So, kind of a rough time to live in, to be honest, where my little brother just gets, like, big bucks. He just, you know, but I mean, there's also unfortunate consequence of this, because his parents can afford tutors for fucking everything, and my little brother, he straight up just doesn't have a life. Like, he wakes up in the morning at like 6 a.m., goes to school, stays there until like 5 p.m., doing like, because he swims for 2 hours after school, and then he comes home and then he has like Russian tutoring, and then he also has to play like piano and like do 14 other things, and I'm just like, bro, the child, he didn't deserve this. He didn't deserve to just be bored to some like parents who just like just do fucking everything, just have a tutor for everything. and he gets 0 free time, and I wouldn't want to be my little brother. I'd rather be me than my little brother, even though my little brother has a family that's way more stacked than mine is. Like, being him just sucks. He has 0 free time and 0 agency. He just lives to be his parents' like little education guy. He wakes up in the morning and his mom's like, you know what, son? It's another day for your education to blossom. You know, if you're going to continue the Jewish family legacy of being a lawyer or doctor or accountant for some financial firm, you have to get an education, and you have to be, like, you know, educated in 14 different things, and it's a little bit of a clown, it's a little bit of a clown move, to be honest. There's a lot of, silly stuff going on there. My mom just despawned when I was little. I got separated from my brother. Oh, that is unfortunate. Yes, that sounds a lot worse than my situation. My parents instead just fought over the custody agreement for like until I was 15, and at 15, the courts put the custody agreements in my hand, which is kind of like based courts. Because, like, they're like, this 15-year-old child is more trustworthy with the custody of himself than with the adults. So I got custody of myself when I was 15, and which was actually kind of great because I would just be like, you're pissing me off right now, Mom. I'm gonna go live with Dad for a month because I have control of my custody agreement. Big L, you get no rights. Parents get 0 rights over the child. The child has rights over himself. You know, they were the British and I was the Americans, and then I rebelled, and suddenly they were my bitch instead of the other way around. As some inspirational person once said, "Mo money, mo problems." I mean, I guess if you don't have money, you literally can't solve any of your problems, so, like, there's nothing to work on. Like, if both of my parents had 0 money, then there couldn't be so many court battles. Which my mom is, like, very aggravated about. Like, she's like, I spent a lot of money on those court battles. And I'm just like, okay, that sounds like a you problem. And I mean, both my parents did some extremely petty shit in court. You know, one time my dad showed up and he was like, in fact, people living in the garage in your mom's house, that's a safety violation of a fire code. So then my mom got in trouble with the city because my dad reported her. And then another time, my mom, you know, because my mom wasn't an angel either. My mom just straight up made up like fake fan fiction about my dad doing evil stuff, which he just never did, and it was evil stuff so evil I won't even say it on the stream, right? And it's so silly. Like, they were such children, bro. And but hey, at least I got the custody agreement when I was 15, so big upside. I couldn't imagine it just being a normal child without the control of a custody agreement. It should have their own custody has been. Tina can get it extremely messy if the parents are petty. Yeah, I know. But my parents being petty. Oh, I mean, my parents being petty not only. Oh, come on. My parents being petty also gives me the moral justification. Whenever I do something bad, because I'm like, yeah, I may be doing something evil and something I shouldn't be doing, but my mom is also not that great of a person, so if I do something bad, you know, it's kind of justified. So I use it to justify things I do, which probably isn't a good thing, but, like, I have control of my cousin. What are you gonna do? I just won't see you for a month if you piss me off. I'm again hanging by the charger. The charger is your greatest friend. That power outlet on the wall is just like, oh my god, brother. Good to see you again. I missed you for like half a day. Completely foreign concept. But is your phone like old and ass so it just runs out of energy super fast? Because I can imagine that's a thing. Oh shit. Really? He tries to door snipe me? I'm freaking playing front base, bro. Calm down. Who's playing lasers over here that's trying to door snipe me? Is it top base? It's top base. Is my top... Oh, my top base is... Oh, that's probably GG then. That's probably actually GG on the spot, actually. If my top base is going... If my top base is going, cannons, enemy goes lasers, that's pretty good for me. Are they all just gonna focus me down? It wouldn't be very nice if they focused me. I would be extremely unhappy. Ah, that didn't kill? Are you kidding me? Just gave it a little bit of a scratch. It felt a little bit ishy. Bro needs energy storage on his phone. Did you consider placing down a few more batteries? This is like, I feel like this is a tactical mistake on your part. It's actually kind of crazy that neither front base is going orbital laser. I just didn't want to go orbital laser again because it's boring. But the fact that other guys not going over laser is kind of shocking. Boom. Now I'm coughing. Amazing. Oh yeah. EMP sniper. What am I EMPing today? Hello. Hello. EMP'd your door. Oh, no, that's still just normally exposed. Okay. Oh, that's an exposed. Nope. Okay, you're just gonna let it get okay. You know what? Sniper OP. What can I say? Is he gonna reconnect to that? I don't think so. What are you gonna do now, Buster? You've been effectively crippled. I think this man is successfully dead. Yep. And 2 of them died at the same time. Very nice, very good stomp. Now I got to shoot top base. Any AA on the enemy team? They do have AA, what? What? That's OP? Does my teammate? No, none of my teammates are going anything that can be shot on other than the EMPs. Everybody's just deciding to build cannons. Okay. Base teammate. Don't you mess around with playing the game normally. Now I can shoot you instead. And I can miss as well. Was there some modular phone DDoSing from Apple or something? I have no idea. I'm actually not very familiar with what goes on with Apple. I only ever use Apple products like because other people use them. And I also the fact is that I kind of want to use a Samsung because, you know, more economical. However, I've used Apple my whole life, and like I don't want to learn how to use a different phone. I'm already familiar with this one, and has all my data and stuff anyways. So I know people having your data and stuff is bad, but like it's just kind of nice. Just open my phone, everything's already there, where everything is. And also like it's still good tech. It's just expensive good tech. Kind of sucks, but okay, man. Apple once made a phone, I think. Yes. But now they just make the same phone every year. Kind of the current situation. Like, cause I honestly don't know the difference between the Apple phones. Like, somebody like has like a new iPhone, I'm just like, it just kind of looks like mine. I don't know. Well, mine's like 5 years old at this point. And like, I can't really do anything else either. Like, the camera quality is like, doesn't really matter. You know, can't really do anything special either. It's like, what do you need that phone for? Want my phone? I guarantee if I swapped them out and swapped all the data, you wouldn't even notice. Like, it's just making shit up when they say there's new innovations. GG. It's the price difference. Oh, that's true. The aura gain. Oh, that's true. I didn't consider the aura gains you gain from having a new type of phone. That is actually true. That's true. I forget that whenever you have a newer set of iPhone, everybody thinks you're cooler. That is just a fact of life. Stop my teammate's cannon. Big L. That's a lot of fire on this guy. I think he's dead. I think he's just giving up. Yeah, he's just gonna let himself burn to death. Yeah. I think he's cooked. You ain't gonna die yet? GG. Nothing phone 3 is best phone ever. The one with still a home button. That is actually true. When I got one of the newer generation from my old home button one, that was tragedy. Actually, I actually kind of miss my old phone. Because it was just like it was the iPhone School Edition, right? The iPhone SE. And my dad did not trust me at all, so what he did is he gave me like a plastic casing that was also encased in a rubber casing, and it was an actual like object that I would throw across the room, as a projectile at people that annoyed me. And because it was a double cased with rubber and plastic, it would just survive. Like I threw that as an actual projectile in my classes like every day in school, and it was completely fine. It was amazing. God, iPhone SE, actual brick. And then I got a new phone with like a modern, there's plastic cover, no rubber, so I can't just throw it at people anymore. It's kind of sad. No more projectile violence through my phone. Oh, that was what I was looking for. Yeah. Disable commander. Does the home button work if you are homeless? No, they actually, if you're homeless, you can't even get an iPhone. They ban you. Because like, imagine negative PR if you see a homeless person with an iPhone. They're like, oh, even they can afford one. So I'm pretty sure if they see a poor person in the Apple Store, you're like, yeah, you can't buy it. Only rich people. It's a status symbol. My first phone was a Nokia, the indestructible one. Did you use it as a projectile though? Like, I missed that because it was also like it's like an iPhone is actually heavy. So when you like throw it as people like a frisbee ish, or just like throw it like with like some spin on it, it would get some like good airtime, and then hit somebody would be actually like a good amount of pain because the iPhone would add the weight, and then the cover would blunt the impact a little bit, but it would still be some blunt force on there. It was pretty funny. I have a Moto 6G G6 for $6. I'm far past caring about ever getting laid again. It doesn't even help with getting laid. Seems like a weapon or something that doesn't exactly help too much. Anyways, I go for actually one of yeah, we go for one of these actually. Oh look, I'm gonna go for one of those. The reasons I just want an AP sniper so I can interrupt all the rocket plays on their side and see where that goes. Can't afford another foundation. Actually, can I sell this off? Yeah, I can. Plus 5 metal. Look at that. Huge gains. Alright, very nice. I can actually just go all snipers here. Just go map control. Type build. Be pretty good. And go door here. I'll map control for my teammates, and then hopefully then they can win the game. That's at least the plan here. You never know. God, my nose is really running right now. It's pissing me off. I'm in progress game. This will be interesting. If you're poor, just say you're wearing Balenciaga. That is true. That is actually kind of funny, though. With a lot of fashion brands is that, like, a lot of, like, it's just, like, emulating those of a more, how do I say this? Interesting background. It's just more exotic a lot of the time. It just feels made up as well. Like this. Not exactly sure I want to build this. This is not exactly the normal stuff I build here. Oh, you got me a double door? Actually, I'm going to start sniping out your metal. You're actually going to run out of money because of this. Uh-oh. Blinking strut. Can I, I'm not, actually, should I get another, I'll even get another foundation node. Look at that, stabilize it. Yeah, bro, I can see the door. That's not getting across the map. Come on. Get some reason in you. This is crazy. Everyone was insulted by the fact that you thought that was going to get through. Oh. Can I not snipe this out anymore? No, I can't. Okay. And then I missed my opportunity to snipe this guy. Alright. You know what? This is okay. I'll go like this. Hopefully kill his foundation. No, I didn't kill the foundation. Oh, hold on. Wait, there's still a chance. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You got it. Yeah. No one ever expects the minigun from below. Oh, I might start hitting this guy's mines. That would be tragic for this guy. Just got EMP'd. EMPs are OP. Yeah, EMPs are quite strong here. I'll say that for sure. There's a lot of EMP action going on. And you know what? I can respect that. EMPs, they're very strong sometimes, in close range. And this is in fact a close range map. However, they're also really countered by just active sniping. And like if you're playing the game and just sniping, right? EMPs are one shot by snipers. So it's very economical just to shoot them with a sniper. But if the enemy has zero map control, then they just die. Like this guy. Because like you look at this guy. He's not thriving. He's dying. Like that. Anyways, alright, we're just gonna see. Like I can just camp that EMP now. These are useless, aren't they? Yeah. All right. May just sell you. Yeah, I'm gonna sell these off. Get some just normal gunners back for my teammates, and so that I can help them out. Come on, you know you want to fire that EMP. You're a big fan of firing EMPs. Oh, that's just rude. And now I wait for my teammates to actually do something. Because at this point, there's nothing much I can do. Hold on, maybe I can get another tech back here. I can get another tech back here. I can probably build red tech. OP gunner. Stopping the EMPs. Yeah, get red tech. Get a buzz off from below. Yeah, nice try. No gunner for you, though. Very nice. Ow, ass gunner as usual. That man just letting himself burn to death. Did he just leave? No. Closet warfare? Yeah, it is. It is very close range. It can be kind of uncomfortable. That is just a fact. And wow, gunner's ass as usual. Take this guy's base. Oh, oh, my teammate thought he wanted it. Nah, I'm getting it. I take this guy's base. This one's mine. Oh, that just EMP'd enemy rocket himself. Good going, gunners. Pull that off. Don't want that. Oh, there. Sniper AOP. And get another buster over here. And sniper, actually, could get a sniper back here. And then a buster up front. The sniper just to shoot the top base, really. Sniper up here has been pissing me off. I want that dead. It's been causing me so many problems. And I'm not a big fan of having problems. Really angry I'm not door sniping that thing. Really not hit it either again? Maybe there's actually no angle there. But there we go. There's that sniper dead. There's that dead. Nice gunner. OP. Actually, I'm pretty sure I hit that. Nope. Oh, there. Buzzsaw's OP. 99. Wait, is this man actually cores actually 1%? Hold on. I didn't know that. Oh, spec cheating? I'm gonna have to ban this guy after this game. Not allowed. This man, I mean, 100 metal is actually really valuable on this map. So every time he loses a sniper there, it's huge value. Another one of their snipers going down. One less base. And now I should be able to actually... no sniper on top yet either, so... 3 buzzsaw placement, 0 map pressure. Hopefully it burns to death. Please let that sniper die. There's sniper... Oh, there's no sniper in there. Okay, good. Finally got it. There goes his tech. GG. Backseating spectator, yes. GG. That was certainly a game. Somebody also left, which was kind of unfortunate. I think I may end the game. You know, I'll do one more game, one more lobby, and then I'll end the stream. I am feeling a little bit tired, and I'm very, very hungry right now. I am very hungry. I haven't had lunch. I have breakfast, which was very good. Breakfast was very good. They had lunch at like 3, and I like eating lunch in like an hour, like for an hour. You know, just sitting there, vibing with French fries. They always have French fries at the lunch pavilion, which is super good. Sports unlocked when? Hello, Traxion. Are you doing good today? I hope you're doing good today. I'm doing actually quite good today. I did a lot of productive things. And generally, if I feel good if I'm productive that day. If I'm not productive, I generally just like, you know, exist. And then at the end of the day, I'm just like, bro, literally did nothing. I feel terrible. So, moral of the story, watch my stream, but also do homework at the same time. So, you know, I win and you win, except you also lose a little bit because then you're a little bit distracted. But it just is what it is. Map, though. Balls. But not the, yeah, no, not this one. Isn't there just different balls map? I remember. I thought there was 2. One's actually like decent. You know what? Actually, we can do this map. Or just permafrost. Yeah, no, I'm indecisive. Permafrost is always good. Why don't you stream on other days as well? I have a roommate. Akash, and you know what that means? That means he's usually playing Hypixel Skyblock next to me and yapping about something that isn't related to the stream. And because of the way the room is situated, we have to have our desks right next to each other, and we can't move the desks because the outlets are right next to each other. Like they only put outlets on one side of the room, so our desks are forced to be next to each other. So if I were to stream at any other time, you would hear my roommate talking about, I don't know, the latest update in Hyperion Dragons in the Skyblock experience. I don't know. He spent 25 hours or something in 2 days playing in a Hypixel Skyblock event. And from what I saw on the screen, he was just running around. He was running around and just killing mobs on the map. And then, like, he'd kill one, then he'd teleport to a different map place, and then kill another one. And he did that for 25 hours in a 48-hour period. And I was just impressed. I was like, man, what the fuck? How do you do this? And he was just talking to people. And I guess if you're talking to people at the same time, it's not that bad. But like, I was like, wow, big man over here. Really, playing a lot of Hypixel Skyblock all day. Extension cord and power brick, yeah, but then it doesn't move all the furniture. And plus, like, imagine I'm streaming, right? And then you hear my roommate talking about something else. And also, I'm only gonna say this because my roommate isn't here right now. My roommate sounds like me when I was in middle school, and every time I hear him, I feel a little bit more hatred for my older self, right? Because like whenever he's talking to his friends, he does this thing where he's very focused on himself, right? And like you could be, oh, Cloud, you're focused on yourself. This is your entire stream. Your entire stream is just flexing that you live. And I'm like, yeah, okay, but at least I make fun of myself. He's always just like, I now have $10 million. You know I have $10 million? And I'm just like, no, that's not, no, please. You sound like me when I was in middle school. This is terrible. And it gives me whiplash. It was like, no wonder nobody wanted to be in VC with me when I was in middle school. That must have been terrible. It must have been the worst thing. Somebody just wake up and there's a fucking man just coming in and flexing about his video game stats. That's like when I was grinding Liches in Fable with Chain Lightning. What? Wait, what's Fable? Is that a game? If your roommate is a problem, why not just eliminate your roommate? Yeah, just take him out during the night. Do an operation. Be like, you know what? You've pissed me off enough. I can't stream every day, all day. Big problem. Killed. But soon I'll be on winter vacation, right? And that lasts for like a month. And my dad is, you know, taking me to go somewhere, as he's always determined to do that, make me go outside. But after that, I can stream a lot. I actually kind of, when winter vacation comes around, I want to stream from the depths and maybe do some, like, try one of the adventure modes and upload the stream edited down. So it's like vibing in stream during adventure mode, and then vibing, and then uploading it, and then keeping all the cool moments. And, you know, I'm thinking that could be a strategy. But who knows? I have a lot of ideas these days, and not a lot of them get actually fulfilled. It's mostly just depression. I'm just like, I could do this, and then I never do it. And I'm just sad. I'm just like, but also just lack of time. Also, sometimes I'm tired. I'm just like, I could just watch YouTube in bed right now, and then I do that for like 8 hours. And it's like, maybe that wasn't the best choice. Because like, I also just feel terrible after watching YouTube in bed for 8 hours. It kind of kills my momentum for the rest of the day, which also kind of sucks. But is what it is. What is Fable? I don't know what Fable is, though. Operation Take Out the Trash. You don't know what Fable is? Are you just making up Fable right now? Did you do this just a baby? This seems like a moment where it's just like this man just made up a game and it's like, oh, the famous game of Fable. You don't know what Fable is? Oh, you uncultured swine. Absolute clown. Nobody knows what Fable is. Hold on. Now I need to look up Fable game. Video game series. For Xbox, Windows. Oh, it's an Xbox game. It's like a shooter or something. Hold on. Oh, it's like, oh, it's RPG. Yeah, of course I don't know it. It's an RPG game. At least from my one image I saw of it, it looks like an RPG game. I hate all of you. No, go search for Fable gameplay. It just looks like some like it looks very old. Okay, you have to, bro. I was born in 2006. I like I don't even remember the stock market crash. That's how young I am. Like it is. I did not exist in these times where these fables happened. You know, I existed in a time where actually, that said, I started playing video games very late because my parents were very restrictive on my video games. And then they got divorced, so then they couldn't restrict me. However, when I was restricted, I didn't know any of the titles when I was younger. I just had my Wii and I played Lego Star Wars all day. Lego Star Wars was peak. I love Lego Star Wars. Lego Star Wars is such a good game, man. I played that so much. And then in the like the after school program in my school, they also had a Wii. So then everybody would just be playing Lego Star Wars with each other, and we were all terrible, but it was peak. It would just blow. And actually, I played like the first mission like at least like 40 times. Because every time somebody like I would go over to like a different place, we'd always play the first mission because we'd open up the game or on a new account or something. This man has a lot of gunners. Not a lot of gaming though. Anyways, I don't want to shoot top base. I can't exactly shoot top base either. No angled doors or anything. Ah, shit. Oh, what? He has an energy shield? Oh, I just shot where his turbines are. That's probably valid. Do they have any weapons? What are these people doing? I'm not doing anything. They're kind of AFK. Unfortunate. RPG from 2003, a golden era of consoles. It was created by Lionsgate Studios and had a peak world experience at the time. Okay, so I'm literally just too young for this. Like you're like all the players in bar that are just like 40-year-old men, and they talk about their jobs in the game, and I'm just like, oh, I feel slightly out of place here. Could you go back to talking about the video game? How about some skibbity? Like, please. I understand what you mean. What do you mean a wife? What is that? Could you I need a translation right here. So now I kind of feel I feel young right now, which is probably a good thing. I think it's preferable to the alternative. I can't actually hit that. Rather just shoot this base as well. Ooh, hello there. Oh, what? Oh, if I hit that, man would have been dead or something. You wife havers. I feel like having a wife is kind of base though. Like having a wife is the ultimate alpha move because it shows that you can not only like start a relationship but that you can keep one up. Like that takes some skill, right? I feel like having a wife is like the ultimate flex. You know, it is very difficult, like skill wise. And you know, I don't know if I'll ever be able to achieve that high difficulty play right there. All the people who do have one is like, damn, you're able to hold a relationship for like 2 years and talk to a woman. Pretty good. No, I'm just being a boomer. It was a really fun game though. It spawned a generation of memes before memes had a name. Are you talking about like Vines? I feel like Vines, I don't know. Were they memes? I guess they were like video memes. But I guess our type of meme. Maybe Vines are a specific form of meme. Meme. What does Q&A do above and how do you answer? I have no idea how you answer. I do have an option. It puts you in a list of questions that I access on the stream when I run out of stuff to yap about the current topic. It's like do I have anything to talk about currently? No. Pull up question, answer a question, then yap about that for however long, and then pull up a next question. But if the conversation just keeps going, I won't look at the question. That's kind of the point of it. I started this last stream and I've been really enjoying. Like I've been yapping a lot more because of that. Because then there's a lot more there's more variety of topics, right? There's like yapping about forts. There's enough content to yap about forts, but I think that gets boring over time. So I was like, what if I had just let people just ask questions and I could yap about the questions, and then there's a lot more stuff happening. At least that was the general idea. And I think people like it though. Why for up achievement 0.01% of gamers ever get this? That is true though. That is true. Unless you're playing like, what games do women play? Makeup Simulator? Dress to Impress on Roblox? Actually, my sister plays a lot of Skyrim. I guess that's kind of the problem. Skyrim's like a single player game. My sister's a big fan of Skyrim. She plays Skyrim a lot. That's actually, in fact, the only video game she does play. So yeah, can't exactly meet a woman on Skyrim because you're kind of playing that alone. But whatever. I think I have to aim this one a little bit further down. Man, gonna die yet? Stardew Valley? Oh, I guess that's true. Yeah, Minecraft, Stardew Valley, all the games where you can like build stuff and have a family. I think that's like generally what happened. That's what my sister did. She would adopt all the children from the orphanage in Skyrim and then also do like an archery build. She was a big fan of archers and stuff. Range stuff, stealth. She actually became like pretty good at the game. GG. The ping is crazy. Average European problem. Actually, it's just specifically for this guy even more. I have 200 hours on Stardew. Is that a good or bad thing? That was 3 games. I have 3 wins. Then 1 more lobby. Then I need to go eat lunch. Actually, I'm gonna run out of time to eat lunch with this game. I'm gonna leave at 2, because lunch closes at 3, and if I do not have lunch, I'll be pissed off for the rest of the day. You know, people will be talking to me, and I'm just gonna be like, "You have French fries? I missed my chance to eat French fries today," and then everybody's gonna be unhappy. My VFX explosion time, and I don't know, something fast, close to it. I'm a gamer. I got achievement in the first week that only 1% of the people have for a game that has been out for a year and over 2 million players. Oh, that's pretty nice. That is actually kind of impressive. But I feel like if you just look up a guide, I think I could do that too. I just look up a guide and just be like, how do you get this? And then GG. Have you ever played Dota? I have not played Dota. I've heard about Dota though. Isn't Dota like a spin-off of that other game that now does better than the other game? I remember something about that. But Dota is like a shooter game, right? Is it not? Dota game. 2 online multiplayer arena video game by Valve. Oh, it's by Valve. Oh, it looks like League of Legends. Interesting. Yeah, I'm avoiding games like League of... I hear the League of Legends style games aren't very fun the longer you play it, so it's not worth playing. For my health. RPG. Oh, really? You go get your shitty steak and cheese with 75-cent extra fries. Eating is overrated. Just use photosynthesis. That is actually kind of true. Plants just kind of have it figured out. Like they spend 0 effort like eating, just sitting there all day, and then the food comes to them. I mean, like in terms of and like time efficiency, they kind of do just got it figured out. Maximizing their sleep all day. Like, do plants even ever wake up? I feel like they're just kind of always sleeping, and they're always working. Like, imagine just sleeping your whole life and then prospering. Like, humans could never, bro. We always have to be awake to do stuff. It's so lame. It's... Oh. GG. Tragic loss right here. Did I pick Warthog? I did not pick Warthog. My teammates are just trolling. Yeah, we can go Phantom, actually. Very interesting. Damn, and somebody else left. Too much winning for them. League is a spin-off and Dota is OG, but League is a spin-off? No, you're lying to me. Dota is OG, but Arcane anime is damn good and it is from... Yeah, Arcane I enjoyed a lot. I enjoyed Arcane a lot. And that was also really nice because it was just on Netflix. Like, I have Netflix, nothing else really. So it was really nice. I was like, oh, really good anime on Netflix, and it was nice because the dub was an ass. Was it dubbed or was it in English originally? I actually don't know. Arcane. Oh, it was made in English. I didn't even realize that. That's how good it is. Because whenever you watch like a Japanese anime in an English dub, it's so like grinding Metal Gears together. I was like, oh no, please. Who did they hire to dub this shit? It's terrible. Where did the budget go? What about the American audience? Just go eat and come back and stream some more? No, when you see the time I come back, you understand my roommate is going to be back. Okay? My roommate's going to be back. And if my roommate is back, he's gonna be caught talking to 15H. He talks to 15H a lot. He's like 15H. I got a million coins, 15H, and I'm just like, it's like, oh, no, oh. So I don't know exactly who 15H is, but whatever this man is, he's going on my nerves. Need an upgrade center, and then I get heavy tech, and then I just go. Actually, you know what I'll do? I get mine, heavy tech, upgrade center. Oh, why did I build turbines there? What am I doing, bro? Should put them back here. You know that sleep is the ideal state for the organism, and the only reason we wake up is to eat, sleep, and reproduce. Oh, really? Yeah. I mean, actually, it's kind of a based like thought process. Like, I really enjoy sleeping, and like all the sleep haters out there, I do not understand. Like people who are like, I don't want to sleep. I don't want sleep is so bad. I'd rather just sleep 6 hours a day. I consciously go out of my way and play video games for 4 more hours, so I have 4 hours less of sleep. I'm just like, but sleeping is so peak. It makes all your time so much better. Like the quality of time, if you're well rested, is so good. It isn't so. There's nothing compared to being slept. It's so nice. Like days where I'm just tired, I get zero happiness. I get zero, nada, nothing. But days where I'm slept, I get billions of happiness. And you know, I may be awake for less time, but overall the time is worth more happiness. So like sleeping is kind of meta. You know what I'm saying? And people, I don't know why people are so against that. It's all like, and it's like, okay, you may say, oh, but Cloud, maybe they have a job. No, they don't have a job. They're like in high school, and I know they're unemployed because they're my friends. And I was just like, sleep, please. Just go sleep. I don't want to deal with Grumpy. I like sleep. It makes me feel like I have died. Best experience in the world. Yeah, that's kind of true. Just being gone from the real world for like 6 hours, or at least deluding yourself that you are. Pretty based. Oh man, just get free upgrade center. Amazing. Yeah, can you protect your upgrade center so I don't lose the upgrade center? Okay. Apparently you're just shooting me instead. That's kind of scary. I missed a sniper, you missed a sniper. That's tragic for him. That's 900 metal, by the way, just gone. They are so expensive. OP teleporting sniper. Nah, sniper's gone. You fool. Oh, sniper doesn't stay in one place. Sniper moves. Sniper got movement. They never expected that. The minigun's Armadillo, except for Phantom, which is probably a worse choice, but anyways. Oh shit, I forget they always get fast moving doors though. That's kind of unfortunate. Nope, no response. You guys are gonna stay still, not fire anything. I kind of okay. Aw, we're sniper. I didn't know that they would expect a second movement as well. Anyways, we do want to. I want to save for howitzer here, and we also should get mines back. Howitzer first, then mines. It's important we get some weapons here. Actually, be able to fire back and kill them. I know that's a Ford F-150. What? What is a Ford F-150? Sleep is for the weak. Nah, that's like Russian propaganda. Like I swear, like anybody who's saying sleep is for the weak is just like some Russian agent trying to make the U.S. less healthy to decrease our productivity, right? Because overall, you're also less productive, even if you like work during the time you're not sleeping. Like overall, not good. Worth it, you know? Like that's like a 200 metal trade right there. Up. You're just gonna let me shoot that again? Okay. Sniper, insane value. Yeah, against armadillo miniguns, that's kind of the main problem with armadillo, because they're one shot by a sniper and they cost like 500 metal. So like one sniper shot and minus 500 metal. You're poor. And it's like, oh, well, that's really great. Like it's mainly makes it only so that they're only really bad high skill lobbies like that. Like look at that. My sniper cost 100 metal. His sniper, his stuff costs 500. So plus 400 metal trade for me. But it's a kind of a skill issue type moment there. So, doesn't always work. Oh, come on. Why did you build a cannon, bro? Oh, you used all my money to build a cannon? That's not very nice. I wish he had built like a, what is it called? Oh, shit. Howitzer? Howitzer. Howitzer's very good at this close range map. Now I wait for my howitzer to build, because now I have to wait for another 3 years for another howitzer. Absolutely amazing. I'll shoot the ones down here. These ones are way more expensive. And oh, I didn't even kill a sniper. Very nice. Very, very nice. Go active. This one down here is double doored. I know that now. So that means I can't fire at it. We can finally afford the howitzer and hopefully be GG. Right, I said I sleepers for the week and I'm weak. Oh. So you sleep a lot? You're a big fan of sleep? Yeah, but it's the whole mentality around society that sleeping is bad that I dislike a lot. Like, come on, man. Just enjoy the moment sometimes. Sometimes sleeping is just the best thing in the world. And you just have to accept that. And you know what? Maybe that's good. Anyways, I do not want that portal to come up. Actually, if oh damn, I wish I had purple tech still. Be able to just EMP the portals actually would be peak, because two players are going portal nukes here, so we can just EMP the portals. It should be GG for them. That also requires EMPing the portal, which is kind of tough. My teammate is going rockets, okay. I want to get a normal sniper there. That is scary. Anything I can do about that? Not really. Is that just GG? That may just be GG. The enemy played portal nukes, and we didn't really do anything. Kind of rough. Oh man, this man knows all the brain rot terms. He's practically fluent. There goes that at least. I'm just gonna try and snipe this out. Or even if it does snipe it out, it also just then immediately kills all of the enemy port or enemy nukes. But I did snipe it out, so now the man can't fire. So that means big loss for him. Have you heard of going to bed an hour earlier? I have. Have you met my roommate? My roommate plays Hypixel Skyblock until like 1 AM. Even if I wanted to, it generally doesn't make a difference. I've asked him. He's like, yeah, I'll just won't talk. But then he's clicking his mouse a lot because he's probably fighting some mob, and it just generally sucks. Like, you know, and I just think it's kind of mid. Oh, come on, that went through the portal. Oh no, that would have killed him. Shit, bro. That sucks. That's kind of unfortunate. Anyway, so I can't even sleep that well because all of my roommates are playing video games very late, which I thought I would be the problematic guy in that category, but my roommate is a dedicated gamer. He spends the whole day playing video games, and then he gets up earlier than me and plays video games as well, which is kind of, I don't even know how he does it, bro. Like he not only does he go to sleep later, he gets up earlier, and he just plays video games, and it's like, damn. It's hard. It's difficult. But I try my best. I go to sleep at like 11, usually, which is generally pretty good because then I get up at like 8, 9. I'm good 8, 9 hours of sleep every day. Shit's peak. Well, lives in the richest country in the world and has a fucking roommate. Yeah, well, what? Well, yeah, richest country in the world for living expenses, bro. Like, what do you think I get to go to university and not just have my own room? Of course not, bro. I just get shoved into a dorm with one other guy, and nothing much I can do about that. Ah, there goes one of his nukes. That's actually kind of huge. Mine is one nuke that really just doesn't do much damage. Them having one less, it's just like kind of GG. I don't know what to do about the solid wall of wood. Outplayed. Man, my teammate's getting outplayed by nukes, bro. What the heck? Oh, I was looking for the blow shot. Didn't get it, though. Anyways. Now I wait. How you guys doing? I don't know, man. It's given poverty. How much are you paying in rent anyways? Well, you know, I would be embarrassed to say my rent numbers. You know, like 17,000. This man's dead. Yeah, GG. Like $17,000 or something. And then like $17,000 more for tuition, then $6,000 for... It cost me around $40K to exist here per year. Which kind of sucks. You know, not exactly cheap. Maybe I should have gone to college in Europe. Like, seriously. Like, I have a German citizenship. Like, struggling with the language would be something, but also... Oh, come on. That's kind of the biggest cannon nerf, is that it explodes in both locations if it dies while teleporting. That's really rough. Rip the cannon. And that is how you counterplay that, is just with map control. Oh, right, I can now counter map control with mini-doored snipers. I imagine a lot of those are exposed, maybe? I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's just the swarm that's fired there. No, that was new. Unfortunate. Can't see shit, bro. I should get actually a second house here so I can start doing stuff again. 1.6K and you have a roommate? Yeah, of course, bro. Look at, there's no other good options, bro. Like, if you want a single person apartment, you're looking at like, how much? How do I say this? You're looking at $4,000 a month in this area. Bro, they never learned the EMP OP. The fact that I killed 2 players like that makes me feel really good. Uh-oh. Let's move at least back here so that if my core does die, I still keep the howitzer. To put into perspective, what you're gonna talk? Look, I don't need to be put in perspective. My sister brags about how much she pays in rent. My sister has a room to herself and she pays 300 euros a month in Austria. Like, I don't need people flexing on me, and her tuition's free. Like, I don't need flexing. Okay, I already know the numbers. I already know that all the Europeans, they get free tuition, and it's terrible. It's so unfree. Every time I see European tuition, I'm just like, how are the universities supposed to stay profitable? That they're a business. The universities are a great business. How are they supposed to stay profitable? It doesn't make sense. That's why the European universities are terrible. Why Americans gap Europeans. GDP of like $40,000 a year. Americans like 80,000. Absolutely gapped in both quantity and quality. You're paying for rent, water, and electrical bills. You're paying $400 all inclusive and a single room. Yes. Yes. No, but I am pretty sour about the amount I pay here. Like, I understand that it's very difficult to go to university in Europe, but maybe I should have just done it. Took the bullet and moved there. But I mean, it just feels kind of silly because my parents, like, you know, they moved from Europe to here, so then moving back would just be kind of like, fuck, why did you even come here in the first place? Didn't mean for you to go off on a rant. I'm sorry. It's okay. It's okay. Look at the Austrians can flex all they want, and you know what? It's gonna be great because I'm gonna move to Austria when I'm an adult, and then it's gonna be awesome because I'm gonna have a shitload of assets, and you guys don't have income gain or what is it, wealth taxes. However, you do have income taxes, so then I'll just be unemployed, and what happens then is I'll live off like $10,000 a year, and then I'll just get like government subsidies for being poor. At least that's the plan. As I work in the U.S. for like 10 years, I retire in Austria. That's what I want to do. Austrians are just mountain Germans. Germans aren't scary. What? I personally don't fuck with flying forts. That's a you problem. We should go vanilla. Vanilla's so lame though. I have zero fun in vanilla. Wide. Bro, I don't want a wide flying forts map. Oh, no, I already have the map. I need to put the mod on. It's exactly what I just need to put the mod. It's not that hard. There we go. GG. The entire bachelor degree costs the state as much as you paying for one semester. Yeah, but we have cool stuff, okay? Like, does your university have a whole ass quantum physics lab? Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so, Dead246. Does your university have a whole ass advisors department that are ready to like help you with your whole schedule whenever you want? I don't think so. Is your classes easy? I don't think so. Like, okay, like the university, it costs a lot more, but sure, but the education's also better. That is one thing. Like from what I understand, like European university is super stressful and stuff. Well, American university is super handholdy, and handholdy is peak. AI-controlled weapons when never. The lab you use once a year. I mean, I'm never using the lab. That's for sure. I'm just subsidizing the physics majors, okay? But the physics majors have to get their funding from somewhere, and if it ain't the average American paying for them, then who will? I think your financial knowledge isn't very good here. The subsidizing has to come from somewhere, and if it comes from my wallet, I'm a great patriot, making it so we win the AI race against China. And, paying for Sam Altman, big fan of Sam Altman. What would Sam Altman do without the average university student, huh? You'd be bankrupt. And Sam Altman is the greatest patriot I know. He's leading the greatest job loss in all of human history for, like, no particular reason. Love that guy. My university is very good. I'm not saying your university isn't very good. I'm saying your university doesn't have as many features that handhold you and help you with the process. Know what I'm saying? Do the questions of the Q&A stay after the stream? I do not know. You want me to look at the questions? Go put food in your mouth. I want to, but the people just leaving. Brother. I'll take bombastic, actually. I don't know who this guy is. Let's go. Oh, Phantom is a man. I'm so hungry. How do these people not have no big Phantom installed? My uni pays me to study. Your uni pays you to study? What? Where do you live? Where do you live? I want that. No, actually, I don't actually know which country does that. I don't think your university has more resources than mine. Bro, my university has like a whole like psychological department. There's so many like, random clubs. This is like the Asian Wellness Club, the German Culture Groups Club. Like, and it's all just funded by the university. Then there's also like, there's not a massage center, but there's like a whole psychiatric center and a feel-good center and, study resources provided by the university, or not provided, funded by the university. For tutors and stuff. Like, there's a lot of shit here which you can get. That's technically included in the cost, but I generally don't use all the resources, so I'm paying more than I need to. Use a lot of money to save. Okay. You know what? Maybe I just go eat food. This is cooked. Did I pick Phantom? I think I had Phantom chosen. I'm part of the problem. Okay. I'm gonna go eat something. I am very hungry. I can't even yap any like coherently anymore. Actually, there's one thing before I go there. There's one thing. How do I freaking Chrome, bro? Never open up Chrome. I've started to upload clips from my stream on a different channel. I just thought I should mention this. Where's the freaking hello? Is this it? Nope, no. Ah, there it is. There it is. I upload I got 22 views, but I just started uploading stream clips on this channel. So if I don't know if you want more content, but I mean the fact is if you're already in the stream, I imagine you already seen the stream clips, so it's not kind of relevant for you guys, but kind of is what it is. Anyways, I'm gonna go.